Silverio has the height and reach advantage. Silverio in the red, ALTÜNBEK MAMASHOV in the blue.
Has to be said, both coming in a shade over 77 kilos. They both look massive at the weight.
That's huge. When you look at the upper body of MAMASHOV and Silverio, I've got to say, this is the best shape I've seen him. He always comes in shape. I follow him on social media. He does some crazy fitness to prepare for these contests. A major focus of his. And you look at his win rate, when he's got 17 wins, only 5 of those are finishes, 4 knockouts, 1 submission. So dragging people into deep waters is certainly his MO.
It's interesting though, isn't it? You talked about him being 1 step away from glory here with ACA, but at 35 years of age, you wonder how many more opportunities there are going to be to get to that level and to scale those heights again.
Yeah, and that all was taken away from him. He had the performance of his life against Aslanbek Saidov, dominated in Poland against a Polish superstar, and they said, "You're next." He was set and ready for that, and then the world just turned on its head. But now he's looking to rebuild off the losses, the 3-fight loss run that he's currently on, but still looks confident and strong, Dave.
Just a tentative start from these two. Data gathering, I like to call it. But neither giving too much away in the opening 90 seconds.
Yeah, very much like the long strikes coming from Silverio. Oh, nice to the body, heavy kick there as well. But MAMASHOV, we know his game plan. He looks to take it down, get you to the back. He's got 15 wins, 15 finishes, 10 submissions in there. 8 of those, Dave, are rear naked chokes. And again, coming from Kyrgyzstan, and you see emerging nations in mixed martial arts. This is still a growing sport, certainly stepping more into the mainstream. Ooh. He's been told to pick his targets, Elias Silverio. But Kyrgyzstan, you look at the rise it's had with the likes of the Shevchenko sisters, and from the domestic scene and the ACA, the likes of Kanak Keldibekov, superstars like that, carrying the flag. Oh, Elias Silverio timed that duck under nicely. Good reactions from MAMASHOV.
Heavy on that jab from Silverio as well. Couldn't follow it up with the right hand.
And it's an interesting little tactic there from Silverio. Whether he was looking truly to get that takedown or just to give his opponent something else to think about. That's, if you give your opponent the stress of wondering what's coming next, that can sometimes open up some opportunities for you. Still like that work to the midsection from Silverio. The straight right down the middle, the teep you see on the midsection there of ALTÜNBEK.
Yeah, just where those kicks have landed. Just before he's been able to get that left hand down.
The teep is a much more dangerous weapon than people think. Yeah, it's good for range, but when you bury those toes, the ball of the foot there into the diaphragm, stifle the breathing, even work on the liver. Oh, nice work up the middle again.
Oh, big right. And that's been coming from MAMASHOV because he's just been touching him with that jab. Touching, and that's the first time he's followed through.
That was a heavy shot. And you saw a response there from Silverio. He went to the midsection again, and sometimes a little tell that those hurt is when you throw the same shot back or aim for the same target. You saw that from MAMASHOV.
Yeah, it was a nod of approval from Silverio there.
40 seconds. This round has absolutely flown by. So straight shots from Silverio.
Yeah, he just won that jab exchange there, didn't he? Just got the contact before MAMASHOV did.
Oh, and now again looking to shoot in.
Oh, knee coming through there from MAMASHOV.
Oh! That heavy right hand. Silverio's got a chin on him though.
Well, he's timed that.
And Silverio with that Muay Thai background. He's competed in Muay Thai as well. Nice lead high kick coming in. MAMASHOV a bit more active. That's what you need to see. And these are the adjustments. Oh, a nice uppercut as well. That's better work from MAMASHOV.
He threw that left hand and it bounced off the bicep then, was just not quite in range. Oh, the left hook was though.
Now. Big shots as Silverio calling him on. What a change of pace
Oh,
for
and then
MAMASHOV.
Silverio comes back with a left right of his own.
But this is the sort of change you need from your fighter, and great work from the corner of ALTÜNBEK MAMASHOV, because it felt like he was always going second. And now he's forcing the fight by going first.
Well, straight away in the opening minute of this round, the difference with MAMASHOV is he's actually thrown that jab. He's not just using it as a touch and rangefinder anymore.
Yeah.
That was the one that set up those heavy blows.
And without a doubt, the most significant strikes have come from ALTÜNBEK MAMASHOV, both in round 1 and 2. Oh, and again, Silverio is takes a shot so well.
Well, we've not seen it there, but the one before, there's room around the guard. He's covering the face, but MAMASHOV comes around with the right hook, and there's space in behind.
But what a change as we move into round 2. Oh, that left hand caught him right on the chin.
God, he can
And
eat
again.
Silverio, goodness me.
Now he's picking it up, huge shots. MAMASHOV with the finish.
God.
Wow! Wow! The right hand knocks the mouthpiece out of Elias Silverio. That is it.
Well, it was a great shot that ended it, but it was the shots earlier in the round that set it up.
Oh my goodness, boom.
Right on the money, but at that point, he was a standing target.
But it was the way he stepped it up in round 2. What a difference that made, putting the pressure on, like you said, working not off the jab but using the jab as part of his attacks and then picking up the pace. And Silverio took so many shots, but then boom, he can only eat so many of them. That moves him on the 2-fight win streak. That moves him to 16 wins, 16 finishes.